quickly, I just want to ask Brother Yazid, is he Shia? That's the first question I have, if he's a Shia. And secondly, what are his views about Hazrat Isa alayhi salam? Is he alive in the heavens, or has he died? Has he learned about Ahmadiyya? Maybe I missed something, but what's his
Okay,
view
so
regarding?
before he comes to answer that question, first of all, the brother has praised us very highly
Okay.
and has even said that there were things that he hasn't heard before that we said. But I think it is good to for us to know, his background,
Yeah.
so that when you are giving him answer, it will sync well with him. So, Brother Yazid, if
نعم
you
نعم.
would want to share that with us.
الخلفية الخلفية الدينية، هل هذا ما يقصده الأخ أحمد؟
نعم، نريد أن نسألك عن فرقتك، يعني هل أنت من الإسلام السني أهل السنة
نعم
والجماعة
نعم
أو
نعم نعم نعم
أهل
نعم.
التشيع؟
من أهل السنة والجماعة. هذا هو الشيء الذي ربانا عليه الوالدين.
نعم.
من أهل السنة والجماعة، ليس من أهل الشيعة.
نعم، ممتاز. وأريد أن أسألك عن القرآن الكريم، وما رأيك عن وفاة عيسى عليه السلام؟ هل حضرت عيسى عليه السلام حي في السماء أو توفي كما الرسل الذين
لا
جاءوا من قبله؟
لا. القرآن الكريم كلام الله كان واضحا في هذه المسألة في القرآن الكريم، أن النبي عيسى عليه السلام لم يمت، بل الله رفعه إليه في السماء وسوف يعود. نحن لا نعرف اليوم الذي سوف يعود فيه، بل نحن عندنا ثقة في كل الثقة في كلام الله، أن النبي عيسى عليه السلام سوف يعود لكي يحرر الأرض المقدسة.
No. Okay, so I'll quickly translate. I asked him what is his belief regarding Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. Is he alive in the skies, or has he already died like the messengers before him who have passed? So he said that the Quran is clear that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has not passed away and is alive and will return. So this was his introduction regarding this belief. So, brother Imam Adu, before, do you want me to show him our view from the Quran,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
that's fine?
yeah. Of course. Yes, that's very fine.
Okay, I'm
So,
just.
so Brother Yazid, he's going to show you that first of all, we are of the view that the Quran is clear that Nabi Isa alayhi salam, number one, he was only sent to the Banu Israel,
نعم.
according to the Quran, Rasulan ila Bani Israel.
نعم.
So that is the office, or if you like, that is the office Allah has given him. He is
نعم.
not Rasulan ila al-a'lam, right?
لا.
So that is the first thing you should understand. Number two, the Quran is clear. As far as his death is concerned, it is clear, and that is what we want Brother Razi to show you,
Yeah.
so that you.
But
So Razi, you can go ahead, please.
someone in the comments is saying he speaks English as well. So, do we want to speak in English then? Because then we don't have to translate.
Yes, of course, you can
So,
do that.
brother, can we speak in English, or do you prefer Arabic?
I can speak Arabic or English or
فرنسا
both.
وكيف فرنسا؟
French, no.
Uh,
أوكي.
I don't know.
Okay,
any
so
French.
just to save us from doing translation every time for the benefit of the viewers, you
Yes,
mentioned that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam is alive in the skies with his body, but the truth of the matter is that no such belief is found in the Quran or authentic ahadith. So we'll show you one verse of the Quran and get your thoughts on it. We would love to hear your thoughts. Allah says in the Quran, on Yom al Qiyamah, He will say, وَإِذْ قَالَ اللَّهُ يَا عِيسَى ابْنَ مَرْيَمَ أَأَنْتَ قُلْتَ لِلنَّاسِ اتَّخِذُونِي وَأُمِّيَ إِلَٰهَيْنِ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ. That Allah will ask Hazrat Isa alayhi salam on Qiyamah that, did you say to the people, worship me and my mother as gods? Brother Imam Sahib, I think I've explained this verse so much today. If you can carry on and explain it
Okay.
from Allah Subhanaka, because that'll be better,
Yeah.
and then we can ask him questions.
Okay. So, Brother Yazid,
نعم.
according to this
Yes, yes,
verse,
yes,
yeah, according to this verse, Allah Almighty, we all believe that this is going to happen on the day of judgment, right?
yes,
And Allah Almighty is going to ask Nabi Isa alayhi salam a question of his followers deviating from what he taught them.
yes,
And just as you asked the question earlier, you believe that the Christians have deviated from what Nabi Isa alayhi salam taught them.
yes,
So now here in this verse, Allah says that is قال الله يا عيسى ابن مريم أأنت قلت للناس اتخذوني وأمي إلهين من دون الله. Did you tell your followers that take me and my mother as God beside Allah? Then he will say, قال سبحانك ما يكون لي أن أقول ما ليس لي بحق. That holy is you. I never said anything that I had no authority. In kuntu qultuhu faqad alimta. If I had said it, you would have known it. Ta'lamu ma fi nafsi wa la a'lamu ma fi nafsi. You know what is in me, and I do not know what is in you. Innaka anta allamul ghuyub. And you are the knower of the unseen. Now the next verse is where I want you to pay particular attention. So the first verse is that he is denying the fact that he never taught them this. Now the next verse says, "Ma qultu lahum illa ma amartani bih." I never said anything that you had not commanded me, or I said to them that wakun an ibudullah rabbi wa rabbakum. I only taught them this, that worship your Lord and also my Lord. Wakuntu alayhim shahidan madum to fihim. And I was a watcher over them. I was a witness over them. Madum to fihim, as long as I was with them. Falamma tawaffaytani. So you are an Arab. Falamma tawaffaytani. When you caused me to die, kunta anta rakiba alayhim. You were the watcher over them. Wa anta ala kulli shay'in shahid. And you are a watcher over everything. So here, Nabi Isa alayhi salam is saying that the people, his followers, only went astray when Allah made tawaffa on him, when Allah took his soul. This verse clearly proves that Nabi Isa alayhi salam is dead and will not return to this earth. Because if he will return to this earth, he will definitely know that his followers have deviated from what he taught them. And therefore, he cannot make this statement that when he was with them, they worshiped only Allah. Do you get the point that I am making?
yes, yes, yes. I do precisely.
So, yeah, so in other words, the verse is saying that when Nabi Isa alayhi salam was with his people, the people worshipped only Allah. They only stopped and deviated from that teaching of Nabi Isa alayhi salam when Allah made tawaffa on him. And that at that time it was Allah who was a witness over them. Our belief is that this verse of the Quran is proving that Nabi Isa alayhi salam is dead, because Allah says in another verse of the Quran, Surah Al-Zumar, that Allahu yatawaffal anfusa hina mautiha wallati lam tamut fi manamiha. Where Allah is telling us that He does tawaffa when He is taking the soul only on two periods. One is when you are dead, and two is when you are asleep. These are the only times that Allah makes tawaffa on a person. So we believe that in the case of chapter 5, verse 117, Allah is telling us, or is proving to us, the death of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, because it cannot be said that he is sleeping, and he is sleeping for over 2,000 years. That is the first thing I want you to pay attention to. The second point is, even if he is sleeping, according to the verse of Surah Al-Zumar, it is only his soul that will be with Allah, and his body will be on earth. So in that case, it will come back to the statement or the belief of the Jamaat Ahmadiyya that it is only his soul that Allah raised to himself, and not his body.
Yes.
But that will not also prove that he is alive, because if he is alive, then chapter 5 verse 117 is saying that if he will come back as the Sunni Muslims believe, then he should know that when he has come back, he will know that the people have gone astray, because I hope you accept that they have gone astray now.
Yes. Yes.
And you
Absolutely
also
right.
ask,
You're absolutely right.
good. So that clearly proves that Nabi Isa alayhi salam is dead and will never come back to this earth. Do you understand it, or do you
Yes.
have a
Yes.
question on it?
Yes. I do understand every single point Brother Ahmed showed me and talked about.